Hello, let's start with our third section and make the bookmark application cloud ready. We start by checking the code from the bookmark service that you might already know from lesson 2 of the course, which should be in a separate directory now, so we can add more services later. Then we add a reverse proxy that uses Zool from Netflix to act as a load balancer. After that, we get rid of the hard-coded IPs and ports by adding a service registry based on Eureka, which is also from Netflix. Next, we're adding a Spring configuration server, which is a way to handle shared configuration data between instances and even different services. Then we add Spring Cloud Bus. This is not strictly necessary, but a nice addition to make it easier to maintain the running application. Last but not least, we make sure everything we need is in the Docker Compose files, and we have a nice startup script to bootstrap our application. Hello, let's start to prepare ourselves for the upcoming videos. We start by having a look at the directory layout, which should make it easier for us to add new services in the upcoming videos. Then we have a quick look at the bookmark service, which you already should know from lesson 1 and 2. Welcome back. So first we have a look at the project directory. You've already seen the Docker directory. Now I've re-added the bookmarks code. This is the content that was directly in the Git repository, and I've moved that into the bookmarks folder. So as you can see, this is basically the old project, only the Docker Compose file is now in the Docker folder. Okay, let's switch to IntelliJ. So it looks kind of like this on your end. And now I have to import the project. You can do this using the icons at the top, but those are not present in the presentation mode. So I have to do something like import module from existing sources. It's already in the bookmarks folder. So let's import it. Import module from external model, Maven. Always make sure that the import Maven project automatically is ticked, and I always tick the automatically download sources, because it makes life a lot easier. You might also have noticed that the package is no longer, it's now compactpub yummy, and the artifact is no longer yummy, but now it's bookmarks, as preparation for the services that we will add later. Finish. Okay, so here it is. I have cleaned up the source code a little bit. So when we open all that stuff up, you can see that below yummy there was before an actuator package, which is removed, and an aspects package, which has also been removed. We used them in lesson 2, but they are not necessary for the project itself. There were just some examples, so I removed it. Also in the configuration there is the error advice. As you can see, this is now with Lombok and was with regular getters and setters before. And in model, in the bookmark class, is also now without getters and setters, and instead I have add data from Lombok here. Also, I have upgraded from Spring Boot 1.5.6 to 1.5.10, and I used that to get rid of a lot of dependencies which we didn't need. You could have a look here, but it's hard to find. Just remove, for example, JPA, etc. And I removed all the build plugins here because they are not necessary right now. We can live with the default Spring Boot provides for us. Also, I can remove now this hack which we have here. It was necessary before due to a bug in Spring HTOS, but it's no longer necessary. So I have to remove this one. And for this I had to fix a few tests in the REST package. Before there was a qualifier hell object mapper, now it's underscore hell object mapper, and now it works again. And the rest is kind of the same. Okay, I think that's it what has changed. If you want to have a look at the application, if you don't know it already, we have a REST and a UI package which contains controllers. The UI package contains controllers that are required for the family front end. So you can see a list of bookmarks, renders the bookmark/list template, and of course it has some bookmarks in it. And in the API controllers, then you have here the REST controller application annotation, and usually we return something like resources bookmarks, or in the bookmark controller, resource bookmark. So we have HTOS compatible results. Okay, I think that's it for this video. Now we can continue to add new services to our cloud application.